Hi there. Okay, let's get started. We'll create a project. I'm going to call it X-Wing. I'm using a web camera in this instance, so I'm going to choose my webcam and choose my resolution. I'm going to use 960 by 720. Just finding it and click it and OK. So now here's our main desktop, and you'll notice that in the camera preview it's green. The reason for that is I've got a green sheet of paper against my wall, and I've got two lamps pointing at the green paper. Now I'm just going to move my lamps around until I get a consistent green throughout the screen. Okay, so you can see me moving it around. You can see the shadows coming in and going out. When I'm happy with it, that the green is pretty consistent throughout, I'm going to put my subject in front of the green screen. So what I've got here is a little X-Wing Star Wars fighter, and it's just stuck onto a little stick, and I'm holding it with my hand and I'm moving it around until I get it positioned nicely on screen. For this example, I'm just going to take one snapshot. That's all. Just one snapshot. So I'm rotating the fighter on screen and I take one snapshot with my spacebar. So you can see the single shot appears in the timeline at the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is leave the frame rate at 15 frames per second, copy the snapshot and paste it for 5 seconds. What that does is it copies the single image and pastes it for 5 seconds, which in this instance is an extra 75 frames. I'm going to copy it again and I'm going to paste it again for another 5 seconds. So that'll bring it up from 76 up to 151 frames. So that's 10 seconds worth of animation. And one more time, another 5 seconds, and that's going to give me 15 seconds of animation. Now I select the first image and I click Add Background here. Then I click on my Background tab and I choose the video that I want to put in the background. So stars left to right is the one I want. You'll notice I've got a foreground image and I've got a background image. I'm going to apply the background. So when I'm happy with my background video, I click on Apply Background. You'll see the foreground image and the background image then. So now I go click Configure Chroma, and this is the Configure Chroma screen. So what I do is I click on the green to get rid of it and replace it with my video. I've got 3 colors to choose from, 3 shades of green basically. So I move my color tolerance slider until I get rid of most of the green. Okay, then I click on the next color, color 2, which is a kind of a darker or lighter shade of green in this case, and it'll get rid of that green. If I want to, I can get rid of this little piece of green at the bottom by using color 3 and move my slider until the green is gone. Don't move it too far because it will then erase some of the X-Wing fighter that you have on screen. When that's done, click OK and apply the chroma key to all the frames that you have, which in this case are 226 frames. Now if your computer is a little older and has low memory and CPU power, then this chroma key processing might take a little bit of time, but just let it run through, and when it's finished you'll have the chroma key in the background, which is of a video, stars flying by. You'll notice that when it is finished you'll see the letter C on the thumbnail images. Okay, so it's nearly finished now. So now we have chroma key video in the background indicated by the C on the thumbnails. So let's have a look at it. Click on playback. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So now we can add sounds, music, voiceover, whatever we want to this video to make it even more engaging. Just go to your sound and music tab and you can search for what sound suits the video. I'm typing in space here and I can see the highlighted ones that match that space. Scroll down and I think there's one under SCI, which is short for sci-fi or science fiction. So I open that and scroll down. Okay, I think I'll use Spaceship Large Idle. If you want to, you can import your own sounds here. So if you wanted to, you could search on the internet for X-Wing fighter sounds and put them in instead. But I'm just going to use that sound. So I'm going to scroll back and forward to see where the sound ends. Because the sound is only 82 frames long, I'm going to add it again for another 82 frames because I've got 226 frames to cover. Okay, so when it plays back now, it'll play the sound as well. So pretty good result for just one image snapped. I could add some music. Final alliance. Okay. Oops, no, don't drop it there. I want to drop it at the beginning, so I scroll back to the beginning. I drag the final alliance music down to the music timeline and add it to all frames. So now when I play it back, I've got the right sounds. I can add some more sounds. For example, under my sounds, I have actually downloaded the X-Wing fighter, but for copyright reasons, I won't use it right now. Okay, so that's pretty good. For just one snapshot, you've got a X-Wing fighter flying through space with music and animation. Thanks.